The 10 Rules of Pussy Management
by Kizzy Toussaint.
I have finally codified my thoughts on pussy management. If you hate that word, get over it. If men can grab it, I can say it. But let's just call it what it is. The asset.
First thing you have to do is learn not to be offended because the asset is the most valuable commodity in the world. Did you hear me?
You are sitting on the most valuable commodity in the history of woman and mankind. And just like money, stock, or crypto, you need to know how to manage this precious asset. Most women think they know this by birth, but that's not so. You have to learn how to manage your asset, or you will waste its value on bad deals from the never-ending machinations of men. So let me go over the 10 rules. Rule 1. The asset is the most valuable commodity in the world. Rule 2. The asset is more valuable than dick. Rule 3. The asset is a depreciating asset. Rule 4. ABF. Always be fucking. Rule 5. NBF. Never be fucking. Rule 6. Asset management necessitates asset maintenance. Rule 7. The asset ain't free, also known as dick is not earned. Rule 8. Asset plus freaky equals Death Star. Rule 9. There is no such thing as a hoe. Rule 10. The asset is power, and with power comes responsibility.
Okay, that was a lot.
So, take a breath, and now let me illuminate each rule. Rule 1. Pussy is the most valuable commodity in the world. Men spend 80% of the day thinking about ass, so a properly managed asset is pre-sold. Also, women can have babies. Men can't. Without us, the species dies. End of story. Men know this, so they have for centuries carefully crafted a plan to deprive you of your God-given right to control your asset. They seek to fool you and depreciate your value with a societal mindfuck. But how, Kizzy? How are the men mindfucking me?
Glad you asked. Here's a simple one.
Women were told that they should approach sex and relationships like men, give up centuries of female strategy that protected the species and the family, and focused men's aforementioned sexual obsession to a greater good. And the result? Women giving it away. Mind fucked. If God made a mistake, it's that she just doles out the asset without a test or discretion. God be like, vaginas for everybody. But everybody can't fly a plane or do brain surgery. But everyone gets the most powerful organ on the planet without so much as an exam. Well, maybe there should be a test, and if there was, a lot of you would fail like a motherfucker. You know who you are. Rule 2. The asset is more valuable than dick.
I don't care if the woman is blind, crippled, half dead, or on a reality show. Her vagina is worth more than 1,000 dicks.
Don't believe me? Consider this. The asset is so good, some men fuck women after they are dead. Okay, let's move on. You ever see those big women with kids in the trailer park or the housing project? Most of you probably shake your heads and say, "Damn, look at that fat bitch." But do you know what I see? I see a woman who, despite not being attractive, got a man to lay with her and create a life, and life opens the door to a world of possibilities. So you think, well, a man will fuck anything. I say see rule number 1. Rule 3. The asset is a depreciating asset. The value of the asset declines. Once you are, let's say, 25 or so, your asset's value in society slowly goes down. You don't even notice this for the first 10 years or so. Too busy screwing like a man, most of you. So the asset has to be sold for whatever it is you want while the price is right. You want a husband, kids, and a picket fence? Get married early. Trade while the value is high. The best trick men have pulled is the myth of equality. They have served up this fallacy that men and women are equal. We are not. From this trick comes the myth of the appreciating pussy. This lie tells women that their asset appreciates with time, based upon the notion that money, education, and wisdom make people think more of them sexually. It's a lie, and a bad one. All sexual assets, male and female, decline with time. Acceptance of rule number 3 is essential to proper management. It is not a trick, a perception, or some kind of cruelty. It's the truth. Now, for certain, a woman herself is more valuable over time, but a woman is not her asset, and the asset is not a woman. Shake your fist at the sky, but accept it. You must. Rule 4. ABF. Always be fucking. Not literally, of course, but sexiness is the idea that you could be doing it, that is, letting some man have some. I'm not talking about flirting, teasing, or hanging out of your clothes like some thirsty, cop-chasing groupie. Good management means initially, perception is better than reality. A smart vagina owner controls this perception and places her asset under layers of intelligence, class, grace, humility, and above all, modesty. Rule 5, NBF. Never be fucking. No, I'm not talking about celibacy. I'm talking about moderation and discretion. You know how many guys you're fucking? As many as people know about. This means don't give it to loudmouths, pretty boys, and idiots. If you do, then you have mismanaged your asset. Sometimes you just have to say no. And I know it's hard, but see Rules 1 and 2 and Rule 7 below. Just because you can smash doesn't mean you should. Rules 4 and 5 are tricky because at first blush, they seem to oppose each other. But if you are smart, they are not. To ABF is to create a perception that your asset is worth any effort because you dole it out with great discretion because you NBF. Get it? Good. Rule 6. Asset management necessitates asset maintenance. A woman must use her assets to full effect. What's the point of having one if you keep it in a paper sack? Keep the body tight and right. Don't starve yourself to death. Just be healthy. Even though men will smash anything, it is the quality of men that increases when your asset is managed and maintained. Rule 7. The asset ain't free, also known as dick is not earned. As with any valuable commodity, the asset must always come at a price to the receiver. Now, men don't want you to think this because, well, the only thing better than sex is free sex. The corollary of this rule is dick is not earned. As we know by now, it's not an accomplishment to get some man to screw you. I see women all the time bragging about the man they laid with. Really? That's like expecting a high five for breathing. So stop bragging about the men you smashed, ladies. No one's impressed, and it puts all your business out there. Bragging about screwing men is a hex, not a flex. Rule 8. Asset plus freaky equals Death Star. In Star Wars, the Empire had the ultimate weapon that could blow up your entire planet. A properly managed vagina, along with knowing how to satisfy in the bedroom, is like the Death Star. Any planet of non-cooperation a man brings can be blown the fuck up. And if you don't want to work that hard, know how the Death Star had that one weakness that the rebels exploited? That would be your pride, so get off it. Rule 9. There is no such thing as a hoe. Hate to ruin it for so many people, but the idea that accepting value for your asset is wrong is yet another, you guessed it, mindfuck. Men went so far as to outlaw it. Why? Because it deprives women of power. Asset management teaches us that demanding value, whether it be love, respect, or cold hard cash, is not evil, sinful, or debasing. It is the natural order of things. Rule 10. The asset is power, and power comes with responsibility. Most women know that their asset has value. How much is the question? But most never think about the responsibility that comes with it. We all know that you could get pregnant or get a disease, but that responsibility applies to you. I'm talking about the asset manager's responsibility to the world. Men have strong urges and so do not think as well as they see and feel. If you are mismanaging your asset, it will always tend to lead them to give in to their lack of control, and that ain't good for nobody. God gave men the urge and women the answer. And God did this because she wanted the answer in the hands of the gender with a heart and a brain. But Kizzy, why is the burden always on women? Shouldn't men learn to control their shit? It is the job of the asset managers to keep everything under control. If men could control their urges, it would shift power back to them. They would withhold sex, charge women for children, and basically control us. This is antithetical to nature, and more than that, it's scary as fuck. Women who believe that every female burden must be borne by men in equal measure have fallen prey to the false equivalency mindfuck. They are argumentative and pissed that their asset comes with such an awesome responsibility. All I can say is, if you don't want it, give it back, bitch. So that's it. Follow these rules and you will be the proud owner of a properly managed asset. Also, we must teach these management rules to our daughters, nieces, cousins, and friends. I know it's gonna be hard. We've already lost a generation, so we have to grab the youth and turn their heads toward the light. Now get to managing.